everybody, it's Meg here from the Wine Goddess with another itty bitty wine session for you. Since we've got this giant pile of rocks outside our store, we thought this might be a good time to talk about gravel soils and why they're important to the wine world. So gravel soils are made up of tiny little clumps of pebbles and rocks together. As you can see, they don't have a lot of nutrients, they're just a pile of rocks. This is actually really good for vines because the vines have to dig deeper into the soils to get to the nutrients, to get to water. This is important because it gives us more complex wines. Second of all, as you can see, there's just nothing but dust here. If it were to rain and water would go down my fingers, you would see that gravel has really good drainage. This is important in wet maritime climates because otherwise the vines would get all soggy and it would be bad for mildew and all kinds of other vine diseases. Finally, gravel is cool because it collects the heat. All these little rocks are so warm in my hands right now. Collects the heat from the sun, and in the end of the day, at nighttime, it reflects that heat back up to the grapes. So it helps grapes ripen in climates where it might be hard for them to otherwise do so. So the most famous appellation for gravelly soils in the world probably is Bordeaux. There's a white wine appellation there called Grave, which is basically the name of gravelly soils, right? All the top states of the Bordeaux left bank are built on these mounds of gravel called croup, and it does all the things that I've just said. So the croup in Bordeaux helps with drainage. It's a really, really rainy climate. Helps Cabernet ripen because it's cold and wet and it's hard for the grapes to ripen. So all that light and heat gets trapped up, radiates back up to the grapes. And it's just a really lovely soil type. So I think that instead of making lemonade out of lemons, the Wine Goddess should just plant some vines and make our own Goddess Ground croup.